please check out the social media scheduler app available on GitHub. It's free and fully open source. It's available in the description below. So when it came to getting the social media scheduler app for the phone to work with Instagram images, I thought that it wasn't going to be that hard. So the first thing that I wanted to check is to make sure that the flow as to how I'm even going to be handling images is correct. So if we scroll down to the Instagram case here, we can see that we grab the credentials from the database. Therefore, we can be authorized before we do any sort of content posting. And then we have to actually check if whether or not this is an image. And you can even see that in this post-modal file here that I basically filter out the accounts so that you can't see anything like Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. And after grabbing the credentials and then doing the user information, I then decided to test out this API. The first thing that I forgot and basically was reminded very quickly is that Instagram doesn't allow you to be able to just upload a image or video or whatever directly from your device. Other platforms do. On the desktop side, I would basically spin up an HTTP server that I can be able to use in connection with Grok. That again works on desktop, but I can't be doing that obviously on phone. What am I going to do to upload this content? So the first thing I thought of is, well, maybe I can just have it for now be pushed to some sort of place that would be public. And the first site that I basically came upon was this one called 0x0.st. It's a temporary file hoster. It's been around for a couple different years. And it turns out that Facebook uses its own user agent. That actual site only basically allows the user agent of curl to go through. Facebook can't connect to it, so I can't be able to use this actual cool site. I found another site called tempfiles.org. Facebook can be able to traverse this. And this function here that I made actually does the API call where it actually takes the data from your actual device and then uploads it to their servers. It went through, but it said it failed because it wasn't the right resolutional size. If you think about this, Instagram basically kind of does the same thing directly in the application. It'll show you an option as far as the ratios that they have, 1:1 or 4:5 or whatever. It does that on the phone, and if you look at your phone, it'll actually copy and store that information or that image or that content in another folder, or most likely an Instagram folder or whatever. First, we need to check what the content type is, and then from there, we'll need to copy that information over to the actual folder that we want to store this in. And then we'll want to know if this needs to be resized by doing a validational check against the size as far as its resolution and height and things like that. So we'll then do a detection.